Good morning, everyone. We are going to talk about what makes a successful, sustainable urban community. So let me start first. So I give you a question. So what is the sustainability? It is the theory of maintaining and fulfilling the needs of present generations without depleting the resources of future generations. So I would like to start with the public health. So public health serves as a foundation of all sustainable development, including the environmental and economic development. So I think when we are all sick, I think the productivity and the efficiency of work is not that good. Well, right? Am I right? So
Yeah.
a healthy and productive populations can probably rise a prosperous economy. Just for example, when I sleep enough and I feel energetic, so I can remain more focused on in our class. So I will becoming more willing to answer questions and attend more in the class. So even I can learn faster than I'm sick. So we can see that remaining health can probably become very important in sustainable development. So what do you guys think?
So I agree with you that public health is a important factor to affect the urban community. Also, I think that the environmental sustainability is also really important. For example, there is some green place like parks and green roofs can enhance biodiversity, improve air quality, and provide a recreational space for citizens for we win and recharge them. Also, there's important to have some sustainable infrastructure. Like we need to use some renewable energy source, like solar energies or wind energy, to achieve a sustainable urban community with less pollution. And also a efficient waste management is also crucial. The government can convert non-recycling waste into energy through some like chemical reactions like anaerobic digestion or some anaerobic respiration. And the government can also create a efficient waste collection policy to minimize collection routes and schedule to reduce fuel consumption and cost, so the whole urban community can be more successful and sustainable. So, what do you guys think too?
Yes, I totally agree with you. I think there are two things important for a successful and sustainable urban community. So the first one is the environmental sustainability. It enable a urban community to be eco-friendly and helpful to protect the environment. And also the second one is the habitability for people. Like it can help the residents more willing to contribute to the community and help it better. So that's my opinion.
I think you all raised some good points. Like you mentioned that the personal health is important, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I agree that if we have a free and good quality health care, so people can, when they get sick, they can go to the hospital, so they can gain back energy and stay healthy. So they will have the good efficiency at work. And also, I think that uh, the environmental sustainability is important too. Like, I have some example. Like, I think keeping green spaces is essential to make a sustainable urban community. Like, we have to keep some trees in the urban area and also some larger green spaces like park, because they can help absorb carbon dioxide so that it can reduce
the carbon footprint. Like for example, the green belts in the middle of the road, it can absorb the carbon dioxide released by the vehicles. So it can improve the air quality by absorbing those pollutants and also reducing the temperature. Therefore, I think keeping some green plants like park and also some gardens with trees can is benefit to us because they can absorb carbon dioxide so that they can maintain a good environment and prevent serious environmental problems so that it can help to make a sustainable urban community. Yes.
Yes, but if all communities pro to implement their just like you just mentioned that implanting the trees and the green plants to absorb the carbon dioxide so as to reduce the problem or the environmental problems in the future, right?
Yes.
And then but actually if we want to uh, alleviate the problem of environmentally, but actually it's all communities do together, but not just one community do this, right?
Yes. So I think there is no the most important factors. I think all those are important that we have to consider.
Yes, the most important factors that contribute to uh, a successful and sustainable urban community, right?
Like
Okay.
I think all factors are essential to build a uh, sustainable community. So maybe let's move on to another point.
Mm-hmm.
So for the challenge faced by those community, I think it's some economic problem. For example, there is this income inequality. Like for a more developed country, the problem of income inequality will be more serious. And somehow income inequality can lead to many problems like social unrest, because like the resource in the society is not distributed evenly. So maybe for the poor group, maybe we'll have some complaint about it. Moreover, I think the job creation, like the job opportunity will be like decrease, like a developed country or like a sustainable country, maybe use AI, which replace many job. So like there's some kind of problem faced by those community.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I also think there's a challenge that some governments there are often lack of money for some sustainable project or to build some facility. So to obtain more invest from the public, the government should balance between the eco-friendly design and the needs of public. So they need to build something that is more useful for the sustainable. And also, yes, that's my opinion.
So we have mentioned that the equality and job creation, yes, the equality between the poor and the rich is becoming more serious. They cannot receive the resources evenly. And apart from that, I want to add on is even the environmental problems like the climate change. We are all suffering in the world, just like the tropical cyclone yesterday, the Ragaza. We are all suffering um the effects on natural disasters. Everything like the local agriculture they cannot harvest even, and also the infrastructure buildings are also devastated and destroyed. So I think these are all the effects of climate change we have to suffer as well.
Yes, I
Talk about
agree that.
the yes. Talk about the climate change. There's example like In Singapore, there are many green buildings and effective public transport, so it really helps them to say the sustainability. So what's your opinion?
Like I also think that climate change is like a serious challenge faced by those community. Like because climate change is somehow like can't control by human effort, like the typhoon or what tsunami, like we can't control it. So it's really a unexpected challenge we face.
Um,
I agree that climate change is one of the problem that we have to pay attention because if the climate change become more serious, it may cause a big problem that we can't even live on the earth. Uh, and apart from climate change, I also think that one of the challenge is that the awareness to conserve uh, the resources is low. That people don't realize that they have to save the natural resources, and they may waste the resources because they think they just want to use the resources whenever they want. They won't consider, they won't think of the next generation. So if they keep doing that and don't have the awareness to save energy, save resources, then they will at one day or on one day they will use up all the energy, and then the next generation will not have the enough energy to have a further development, and this that will make it's hard to make a sustainable community.
So that's our point, right?
Yeah,
mhm.
I
We
think
have
all of us agree that there are many challenges that we have to face in order
mm,
to make a sustainable urban community. Yes,
yes
you
in
all
best
guys agree?
Mm.
yeah.
Okay.